Hey there, so I decided to do a little bit of, I guess a lot of people were calling these sketch dumps. Basically I've done like a ton of drawings recently, and ones I'm working on as well, and I'm going to show you them, or some of them, as many as I can get through that make the video too long. This is one I did for the show Supernatural, talking about a spin-off between Jody and Donna, and just, yeah, so I drew Glock here, and like the sheriff's badge, and then like the maps of the two towns that the girls are from. And then that's just what I'm working on for Travis Aaron Wade. He's an actor, again, on Supernatural. One I did for, well, the guy who plays Ash on Supernatural, Chad Lindbergh. Again, another Supernatural actor. Again, most of my work is going to be Supernatural and like comic book stuff from various superheroes. So this one's again Supernatural. It's got at the top, I didn't want to draw the characters, so I did the tie of Castiel and different symbols to, like, for the characters. This one I have to finish. At the bottom you can see it's Mary Winchester's charm bracelet. I'm starting to draw in there. And then one of Grant Gustin and Stephen Amell from Arrow and Flash. I'm trying to go through these quickly so it doesn't become too long, but this one for David Ramsey. Somebody told me that secrets have weight. The more you keep, the harder it is to keep moving. So I kind of did like the army symbol up there because he was in the army, and just some of their mottos. I drew a revolver and the Argus symbol at the bottom because for the somebody said to do something Ray Felicity or like Ray Palmer themed, so I did this one, and it just says, "I can't imagine there's a man on the planet who would ever regret kissing you," and it's just their silhouettes, and then I put the banner at the bottom. Iris and Barry from The Flash. This is a Stephen Amell one I did. I sketched the bow, and then I did like his opening monologue from the show. A little sketch I did of The Flash. And this one I actually ended up redrawing on chalk, so it was white on black. But I did show you that one. And they announced that Adam was going to be on the show. I drew that one, Adam, Ray Palmer. This is something I started drawing for Matt Cohen. He plays like Daddy Winchester on the show, or at least him when he's younger, and I started drawing things about him, just like a film reel and him being a dad, and yeah, that one's a work in progress. This one I did for a charity. It wasn't selected, but yeah, I put the link to the charity below. They're actually really cool, helping like underprivileged youth and like young men. So this one I did for Ruth Connell. She plays Elena on Supernatural. This one was kind of like a mix of a couple different fandoms. Arrow, Flash, and Supernatural, but also Star Trek. That's my first attempt at drawing it, because I started to draw before, but it just turned out really sketchy. This one I did for Timothy, who plays Kane on Supernatural, but he's also in Gallivant, and he's fantastic. This one I did of Oliver and Felicity. Again, I ended up redrawing that one. And this is kind of just a sketch dump that I did again, like a bunch of little like doodles for Arrow and Flash and whatnot. This one, I sometimes draw more than one thing on a page to like save room. So this one I did something for Oliver Queen, and it says survive, and it's got his profile, and then the Impala down at the bottom from Supernatural. And this is something I did for Travis. I did the drawing last top. He was really into animals. He was a Marine, and he was in the show Supernatural, and he did a charity where he helped raise awareness for the finning of sharks. Not a charity, but it is, but he was involved with raising awareness of that. This one I did for one of my followers. I should have put her name on this actually. But yeah, just that she's the water bearer sign, and then like the peace symbol, and that she was a vegetarian. And then I just drew a rose at the bottom because she symbolized that she had children, and that's like one of the symbols. This one, again, I ended up redrawing, but I do like it like this, except for the fact that the mask looks white. But my dog just walked in. Stop. No. Stop. You're okay. Okay, come here. This one I did of a quote from Arrow that Laurel said, and I just thought it was really good. I'm the justice you can't run from. And then I just did that one. Listen to her. TJ Thine from Bones. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Stop crying. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's probably gonna decide to pop up here in my video. So if I'm back, this is tattoo designs I started doing for Mama Smith, OTW. This one I did for, again, Arrow, and it was for Charlotte Rouse, and, not Charlotte Rouse, what am I saying? Alright, but she plays Don Smoke on Supernatural, so, and the quote is, try some mom who works 60-hour shifts and 6-inch heels for tips in order to raise that junior's child you see right there in front of you. And then I drew just the high heels. I have some empty pieces of paper here. That'll save some time. This I drew for Felicia Day. Drew like a blood elf, and then like a Harry Potter wand with the name Charlie, which is the character that she plays in Supernatural, and then the Wizard of Oz. That's her character right there. I started drawing characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. This was my attempt at Bex. She plays Sin on Arrow. This was a drawing that I did of Gabriel. The actor is Richard. They call him Dick, and I'm really bad at the names, but I know who they are. This is a cap that I did for the character Betty from Supernatural. Then I started to work on something for the character Meg, which is Rachel Miner, and the young man who played young Dean on Supernatural. I did a drawing for that. Roy Harper's Arsenal, or Colton Haynes, so I started drawing that one, and then like Teen Sam and Dean, so I took images from one of the episodes. One of them is supposed to be Colin Ford, and then the other one I believe is not, it wasn't Brock Kelly, it was I can't think of what his name is right now. The young man who played Adam, and I'm blanking on the names. This was a drawing I did of Matt Cohen. He plays Daddy Supernatural. This is one I did of David Boreanaz from Bones. And then I'm saving paper, so I did this one on the back. This one I did today. It's a drawing of Laurel Lance and Tommy Merlin from Arrow. And I just finished that one today. This one is another Tommy Merlin drawing. The actor's Colin, and then Willa Holland, and do my letters at the bottom. I really like doing lettering. And then one of Sam and Dean Winchester. And I just never really finished this one. This is one I did. I'm a fan of Firestorm. Well, as you know, like the Amell cousins play Firestorm and Oliver Queen, so I just kind of like combined like fire and like the symbol from the comic book. And this one I did of Nikki. She plays Meg on Supernatural in the first season. And then I did, these I should have left in my sketchbook, but here's one of Iris and yeah, the girls from Flash. This is going to be a drawing of Arsenal and John Diggle, David Ramsey, and Colton Haynes. This is a drawing I did for, yeah. So that was fun. But I really liked that one. He actually started following me on Twitter, so that's pretty cool. This was a Supernatural dream catcher. So I did the pentacle, and then I drew like feathers coming out of it, and I thought that came out pretty neat. This one I drew for one of my followers, Mags, and I'm gonna do more for my followers because I think I need to. This one I started doing of Travis Aaron Wade, and it was just a clip from the show Supernatural. He plays Cole Trenton. This is Katie Lotz and Katie Cassidy, and they both play the Canary on Arrow. Laura Lance and Sarah Lance, they're twin sisters. This is a combination of my two favorite baseball teams, so that's the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. One's in the National League and one's in the American League, so I didn't think anything was wrong with me doing that, or liking two different teams. This one's of Ruth Connell. She plays Rowena on Supernatural, and she really seemed like that drawing. This one's of Sam. She plays the mother of the boys when she's older in Supernatural. This I did for another follower. His name is Jeff. So this for him. That was just a portrait practice, but it's of it's one of the writers of Supernatural. I can't think of his names right now, but another Supernatural drawing. This is another Adam drawing, and then I just chose a quote that I liked, not necessarily of the show, but just a quote that I really liked. This is, adversity is a fact of life. It cannot be controlled. What we can control is how we react to it. And I just really liked that quote. And here's a drawing I did of Stephen Amell. And then on the back, I did a drawing of David Ramsey. And here's a drawing of Colton Haynes and Bex. They play Arsenal and Sin on Arrow. And then on the back, I started drawing Thor. Alright. This one's a Robbie Amell drawing for the Deaf, and just, yeah, Mae Whitman and Robbie Amell, and I haven't seen the movie yet, but it looks really fun, and I'm going to probably wait until the film actually comes out, just because it costs a lot of money to go to the theaters. This I did of just a zombie girl. I found a picture of a screenshot of one of the Walking Dead zombies. This one I did of one of the Supernatural writers / creators. And then on the back I did one for the other one. Well, two of them. One's Jason Fisher and the other one is Robert. This was just a drawing that I did of Donald Smoke and Quentin Lance, and, well, the actors that did them. And this was a drawing I did of Osric Chao as Spider-Man, but I drew like half of his face. Alright, my dog just startled me, that's all that was. This is a drawing of Amanda Hall. She was a total sweetheart. She was in an episode of Supernatural, but she's a absolutely fantastic actress and philanthropist, and you should check her out. And this is a drawing I did of Robbie Amell as Firestorm, and that's probably my most recent drawing. And yeah, so I hope you like it, and I know this video might have got a little bit long, and if I messed up somebody's name, I'm sure somebody will tell me, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video now.